friends, this is Naveen. So today I will go with my topic of integration, continue of my previous video. See friends, this is the continuing process of my previous video. In my previous video we will discuss about the basic definitions of integration, what is integration and what is the basics consisting of integration part. So today we will discuss a few more of integration basics. For example, that one first one is constant of integration. First one of constant of integration. Constant of integration, I will take for example integration of f of x dx is equals to sum f of capital F of x plus c. So here this is the formula we have to remember this constant of integration. But the basic question in this is why we are put c in this formula and why we need to put c in every formula of integration. It is necessary to put the c in every formula of integration. Yes, it is necessary because here c is a constant of integration. Constant of integration. It is must and should to put in every problem or in every formula of integration, that is c. But how? So we will see that. So for example, we have to do this one. We have to let us come back to antiderivative formula. That is antiderivatives of d by dx of x square by 2 is equals to. This is the derivative. Its antiderivative means its integration. D by dx of x square by 2 is equals to x. This is the antiderivative. Sorry, derivative. So its antiderivative, that is integration. Integration of x dx is equals to x square by 2. For example, integration of so that implies integration of x dx is equals to x square by 2 plus c or just x square by 2. And next d by dx of x square by 2 plus 2 is equals to x square by 2 plus 2 is also get only x. So that implies different integration of this one x dx is equals to. So here this derivative is this derivative is this, but these two in common difference is here there is no constant, but here there is a constant term, that is 2. So it will be different from this. So derivative of this is this. So integration of this is we get now x square by 2 plus 2. So I will go with another answer. It will be very easy to remember. For example, d by dx of x square by 2 plus 3 or minus 3, or we put anything. First I will take minus 3. Your choice, if you get anything. So for this we get here also x only. But antiderivative of this one is, that implies integration of x dx is equals to, we get yes x square by 2 minus 3. So these three is typically same, but the common difference is First one, there is no constant term, so it will be easy to write antiderivative of this one. But in these two, there is one constant term. So for this constant term, we have to respect of these constant term, we have to easy to write. That one is that is d by dx of x square by 2 plus c is equals to x, but integration of x dx is equals to x plus c. So that's why we have to put constant c. So I will repeat once again. Here the derivative of this is this. Integration of this is this. This one is this and this one is this. But when we are adding the constant of derivative, we get as coming to antiderivative, we get some constant. So these respective of constant we have to write easily plus c. So that is must and should to put in every formula of integration, that is f of x plus c or anything plus c. So this is about constant of integration. And next, so I am writing special case here. So what is special case? So what is the line, the basically of these two, integration and special case? For example, integration of d by dx. So this is integration and this is differentiation. So observe one thing, when I am writing integration and differentiation at same time, because of these two are unequal. If we write integration with respect to differentiation, these two are equal. Because of these two, when writing these two in one term, it will be nullified. It means it will be cancelled. So here, when we writing integration and differentiation at a time in a one formula, it will be nullified. Remember that one. So now I am taking integration of d by dx of f of x dx. So observe here, integration of derivative f of x with the derivative with respect to x. So we have to find this one. How it ends. Here, right now I'll explain. This is an integration and this is one differentiation. So it will be nullified. So that's why we get easily write f of x plus c. So these will get cancelled. If not, these two will equal. So this is a special case integration. When we write integration at a time differentiation with some function with respect to x, that will be derivative of antiderivative. For example, integration of sin x derivative of x. So we are using our mind here, we are using our mind here. So this is integration and this one is derivative. So integration of sin x, we know integration of sin x is minus cos x. But here integration of sin x is the derivative. So we will cancel this derivative and this integration for this special case. It's true or not? This special case is happened here. So these two are nullified or these two are cancelled. So we take sin x dx. So sin x dx. Sin x dx is equal to 1. So this special case is useful like this. And now we discuss some standard formulas. Now we discuss some standard formulas. For example, some standard formulas means integration of e power x dx is equals to e power of x plus c. As we well know about these standard formulas, but I will repeat once again some basic, some importance of standard formulas. So this is e power x dx is equals to e power of x plus c. This is integration. For example, I will write a power of x dx is equals to. So here e power of x dx is equals to e power of x plus c. So we have some doubt. Here also same like that, but that is wrong. Here we write a power of x plus c. No, this is wrong. Because this is a power of x dx is just a number a. It's an alphabet. Sorry, it's an alphabet. But here e power of x is an exponential function. This is an exponential function. This is an alphabet. A, just a. That's why these two are different. This is an exponential. That's why we can easily as say as integration e power of x dx is equal to e power of x plus c. But here integration of a power of x dx is equal to a power of x by log EA. This is the basic difference. Here, why we are writing as same and here not same means this is an exponential function, but that not. And another one, integration of x power n dx. We know differentiation of x power n, that is n into x power of n minus 1. But here integration, that one is integration is equal to x power of n, x power n into dx is equal to x power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. But here x is some rational number. X belongs to, it will be more important because if we get, if x is not belongs to real number or we have to take some n is equal to 1, sorry, minus 1 or, so if we take n equals to minus 1, this is plus 1, we get minus 1, it will be cancelled, so in denominator we get 0. That's why we always say x belongs to capital. So n is not equals to minus 1. This is also important. And we get similar standard formulas: integration of sin x, integration of cos x, integration of tan x, integration of secant x, integration of cosecant x. This is the basic standard formulas. We are well known about that one. That's why I am not repeating here once again. So you see once again your formulas, standard formulas. When this is the basic difference of these formulas. This one is this. This one is this. So once again I am not repeating that easy. We are all well known about that one and differentiation formulas also. Because in our previous standard we will discuss differentiation formulas, and always I am also telling that in my previous video. I am also telling that in my previous video integrations comes from derivatives. So your perfect in derivatives, it will be very useful to memorizing the integration formulas as well. So this is the basic standard formulas. And next, in the next video, we will find the problems. We will go with problems. But see, why I am telling the pressuring of these basic formulas means if you are perfect, if you give 100% of these formulas, you will very 150% of your problems. So we will next go with problems. So you are good perfect in this one, and another standard formulas: integration of sin x, cos x, integration of ln x, secant x. That's asked. And I will telling you that once again, December 22. This is mathematics type. So of course it's a mathematics, but we are studying. We are we are studying. We are listening. So I will explain one example. For example, there is a big tree. This is not tree. Let's assume this is a tree because I am not a geology lecturer. This is assume this is a tree. I already this is tree. So already we know that tree has some roots, right? Like that. This is the roots. So a tree has some roots. Some roots have some leaves. Some leaves have some like this. For example, this is a leaf, right? So in this leaf, these are some lines. Assume some lines. So here, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Somewhere I think some student he has 8 years old. He will ask to me, brother, why we are studying mathematics? Of course, why we are studying mathematics? There is a lot of logics. There is a lot of ethics. There is a lot of values. If we find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by the cause of mathematics. So, December 22, the legendary of mathematics, the father of mathematics. Yes, the name is father of mathematics. The name is the legendary of mathematics. Name is December 22. His birthday. We celebrate all over the world. Dr. Ramanujan, the father of mathematics. Ramanujan. This only one name includes the mathematics all over the world. It will be magical. For example, in mathematics, not only in mathematics, in physics is quoted with mathematics. Of course, if we are doing in this world, in any work or anything, it will be mathematics. The person, the Ramanujan. So, all my friends, respect mathematics, and in December 22, we are all celebrate his birthday with well and happy. Thank you.